a big day for you because not only did you star in the Smith & Caughey's fashion show, which I'm sure is pretty much like the most prestigious show you've ever walked in, right? As well as that, your GQ cover came out today. So congratulations. Has anybody seen it? You've got to see it. It's so beautiful. So congratulations, because I know that's a real milestone in a model's career. So how does it feel to be a cover girl? And can you tell us a bit about the shoot?
Well, it was lots of lingerie. Although I didn't expose my nipples because I'm a classy lady. But no, it honestly, growing up, I don't think that I ever expected to be like a GQ girl. I don't think that was ever on the cards for me. But you know, I think it's a great moment in my career, and I feel like my career has gone in directions I never really thought possible before, and that goes to show that the time we're living in is a bit more progressive than it has been. But I also think it's important to send a positive message out there, because there's still quite a lot of, shame in loving a woman who happens to be transgendered. And we need to break that stigma, and we need to send a positive message out there to the male community as well. I also beat Caitlin to it, so that's good. Hopefully this helps me land a Hollywood husband, because I think I'm ready for that right now in my career. So, it's great.
Yeah, you're definitely ready. It's going to happen, for sure. But on that note, because you're in the spotlight, you are in the position of being an advocate for the transgender community and gender fluidity. How do you feel about that? Was it something that you chose to do to be such a public advocate, or was it just thrust upon you because of your celebrity?
I don't think I expected to be an activist growing up. Modeling was sort of a means to an end, and it was a way to, go out into the world and create a better life for myself and my family and pay for my transition and things like that. But then, I was doing very, very interesting sort of gender-breaking things. And the media kind of noticed, and because it was, I guess, the first of its kind. And I was thrust into that position quite fast. And then I realized, it's nothing to shy away from. It's a beautiful addition to my modeling career, because it means that it's meant something more just to so many young people who are watching and who want better representation. So, I feel lucky to be in this time, because I think 5 years ago, a lot of these things would not have been possible. But also, we are, in another way, living in quite scary times. So it's important to stay out there and stay visible and spread some love and peace and understanding. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And congratulations on we commend you for your courage and bravery, right? Like, it can't be an easy road, and the difference you are making is such a positive one. So, yeah, you're amazing, basically. And I know that as well as being an advocate for the transgender community, you also put your voice to a lot of other causes. So you obviously really are an activist at heart. What are the other things that are really close to your heart?
Well, from a young age, I think I was quite politically oriented. I didn't think I thought about gender as much as I do now, or standing up for the transgender community. But I definitely, the first protest I ever went to, I was 16, and it was for Aboriginal rights in Australia. And it's important to stand up for your community. It's also so important to look outside of that community and see what's happening in the wider world. And, as well as being trans, I was also a war refugee. And that's something that's very close to my heart now. And I've been active in raising funds to help people from Muslim countries who are being denied entry into the U.S. To protect their rights and legal position. And I think it's at the end of the day, I think every person should be interested in politics. I don't think it's something special these days, because we need to stay alert and not let governments do what they do. So
Hear, hear. I'm sure we all agree with you on that one. And one final question. You are obviously at dizzying heights of your modelling career, and I'm sure there are even more heights to climb. But are you interested in doing anything else? How do you picture your life after modelling?
Is there a life after modelling? It's definitely a career where you get retired instead of choosing to retire. But I think I have many interests, and you can have many careers in one lifetime, and it gives you a great platform. And I could go back and study again. I'm also getting more into acting now, and great opportunities are coming my way from that world, and just finding every way I can to sell out. No, I'm kidding. But it's. I feel like these days you can't just do one thing. You've got to do different things. So, and we'll see. I don't know what the future holds, but I know it's going to be great.
We know it will too, and we wish you all the best with the rest of your career. It will be filled with many, many successes, we know. Can we